You're listening to Midlife Strategies for Badass Women, the no BS podcast for women over 40 who are sick of playing by someone else's rules. I'm your host, Sue Willoughby, badass midlife strategist, truth teller, and professional fire starter for midlife reinvention. Around here, we don't do fluff. We do real talk, bold strategies, and badass breakthroughs. Because midlife isn't a crisis, it's your damn power move. If you're all in, unapologetic, and ready to reinvent, let's get started. Hey, badass listeners. Welcome back to another episode of Midlife Strategies for Badass Women. I'm Sue Willoughby, and I am your host. And today I am flying solo, which means I have no guest and I have no net. So I'm flying solo without a net. I'm actually really excited to share some of my thoughts with you today. I have been feeling a little bit off lately. And here's the truth. I honestly don't think that I'm the only one that's feeling this way. So this morning I woke up and I was still feeling a little off, but I wanted to stop for a minute and try and figure out where this feeling of nothingness was coming from. And when I stopped to think about it, I realized that I had gotten out of a lot of my routines that were important to me, such as journaling, meditation, and then once a week, I used to do a card pull on Sundays. And I hadn't done many of those things with any consistency lately. I didn't think it would matter, but honestly, it really has mattered. So today I wanted to start over. Now, I have been doing some things for myself, like getting back into my body. I started going to the gym again and working with a personal trainer. I've been getting over some injuries for the past few years, most of them self-inflicted by horseback riding and other crazy things. But now that I'm feeling healthy, I wanted to go back and kind of get back into my body. So that's been a really wonderful feeling, a little painful at times, but generally good. So now I'm trying to get the other pieces back into place and move forward. So this morning I did a meditation, I did some journaling, and then I did a card pull, which to me always makes me feel better. It helps just to give me a little bit of clarity about why I'm feeling a certain way or what may be happening. So I did a card pull from two of my favorite decks, and all of the cards seemed to point in the same direction and the same theme. Finding balance, trusting your intuition, finding your center and being grounded. So that was the general theme from my card pull today. After that, I started to feel better. I started to give myself some grace and understand that sometimes I'm not going to have all the answers. I'm not going to be 100% positive. I'm not going to know the next right step. Sometimes I just have to stop and think about things, be a little curious. If I open myself up, the answers will come. And I've talked about this before, is finding your equanimity. And if you're not really sure what that means, it's about finding that calm center inside yourself that allows you to be present amid chaos. And I don't think any of us have any trouble finding chaos these days. So we have to find a way that we can exist in that chaos and not lose our shit completely. So part of this started happening when I was in Hawaii. And here I am in this beautiful tropical setting. And I just felt, So I knew that there was something brewing that I had to get to the bottom of. And finally today, it felt like the right thing to do. And I just wanted to share that with you because I don't want you to feel like you are alone or that this is only happening to you. It's not. It's happening to everyone. It's really just how we perceive our place in the big picture. Are there things that we can control? Yes. Are there things that we can't control? Abso-fucking-lutely. The only thing that we have control over is ourselves, our inner feelings, how we react to things, how we show up in relationship. And those things are all really important. It's so difficult to remind ourselves of all of those things when we feel like the world is burning down around us. So we do have power. You do have strength. You do have the ability to show up in the best way possible and bring everything that you have, channel all of your energy into something positive for the greater good. And whatever that means to you, I hope that you can find that center, you can find your core, and that you can find that equanimity for yourself amid all of the crazy. Because I want to show up for you every week. And this is how I'm doing it this week. I know this is a short episode, but I really, really felt like it was an important thing to say. I may show up and interview people week after week and talk about other things, but sometimes I have to admit, I'm not 100%. And today I was not 100%. And that's what I wanted to share with you. So if you're feeling off right now, just know this, you're not broken and you're not behind. You might just be a little out of step. And sometimes the most powerful thing that you can do is come back to yourself, come back to your breath, your body, your center, and give yourself some grace today. You know what? You're doing better than you think you are. And with that, I will leave you for today. Thank you so much for your time. If this episode has resonated with you, share it with a friend. Send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to know how you're feeling and what you're doing to get through the day or the week or the month or the year. I'd love to hear from you always, so please feel free to leave comments below, or you can DM me on Instagram. And I look forward to being here again with you next week. Until then, be well.